This is my audience for my speech. Did you know that in the 21st and the 20th century, CO2 levels have already rose 40%? I will be talking about climate change. There is a multitude of different answers that could fix this, and scientists and researchers have all attributed the rising to human activity. There are many, as I said, there are many different types of energy that can be utilized best. From all the research that's done, wind power has been concluded to be the most efficient and cost effective. There have been studies done by the Office of Energy and Renewable Energy, the Environmental Protection Agency, the National Resources and Defense Council that have all attributed the rise in CO2 levels to the industrial effects that we have been using since the 21st and the 20th century. They all say to increase energy efficiency, we need to invest in renewable resources and renewable energy sources specifically. This is very relevant to everybody in the entire world because we all live on planet Earth and we want to continue to live on planet Earth. And to have the resources to do so, we need renewable resources because coal is now becoming too expensive and is also killing our atmosphere and pumping more CO2 into the environment. So concluding that the best way to go about saving our planet is to invest in renewable resources such as wind power, solar power, and hydropower. I will first be speaking about wind energy. Wind turbines collect and convert kinetic energy that the wind produces into electricity by the Department of Energy. That's how wind power works. It's basically a big wind turbine, and it collects it turns it into kinetic energy, and it stores it and saves it to be used for the neighboring communities. And this type of wind power, it adds more than 100,000 jobs to wherever the wind turbine site is. So it's also providing jobs into the economy. Fuel cells and batteries are two most promising devices to meet the demands for the renewable energy systems from the Journal of Renewable and Social Energy Reviews. That is how the wind energy is able to be saved and used for multiple neighboring communities, and it's able to be produced and used more. This is expected to increase by 30 to 40% in the next 3 to 4 decades, the use of wind turbines and in our economy. This has already helped reduce CO2 emissions by 12%. So, furthermore, the next topic I will be discussing is solar energy. This is a topic that most people are very familiar with because we all think of solar panels, and it's already pretty widely known about. Solar energy, among other renewable sources of energy, is a promising and highly available energy source for managing long-term issues in our energy crisis because the sun shines every day, regardless of if we see it or not. It is still producing heat. Solar power is the most abundant resource due to the sun. And it's right now the cheapest. It's very close to hydropower. I think hydropower is actually a little cheaper. But there is absolutely no harmful impact on ecosystems. So also another really major thing for nature. And that data was from the Renewable Energy and Resources Committee. Fossil fuel steam averages around 0.0 cents per kilowatt. On a small scale, natural gas can go as low as 0.03 kilowatts. And in 2016, a major commercial solar installation bid was at an extremely low price of 0.029 kilowatts per hertz. This is by Energy Sage. So already right now, solar energy is beating out all the other coal and a lot of other energy resources. And lastly, hydropower. It does not consume or pollute water, contrary to what maybe some have thought. And I think there's only one con to it, is it does cause some deforestation, but that has not fully been researched and verified. But there have been some instances that deforestation has occurred. When generating electricity, the rotating shaft, which is connected to an alternator or a generator, converts the motion of the shaft into electrical energy. This is by Cogent Engineering. And that's basically how the hydropower works. It's basically a wind turbine underwater. And this is proven to be the most successful for rural areas. Hydropower, in addition to other power generators, often is essential water services such as irrigation, flood control, fisheries, drinking water, recreation, slow sedimentation, tourism, and navigation, from the Sustainable Resources Management of 2015. So it can aid in a lot of really other positive water sources in the area as well. So, concluding, this is a very important thing that we need to take care of, because we obviously all want a clean earth and want our children to live in a place that's not completely polluted and that they're not going to be sick just from living on it. All researchers have supported that it is because of human activity, and the only way to stop it is because of human activity as well. So we need to get together and start investing in these resources, because they are all starting to be less than coal. So for those reasons, I think wind power is the most successful, but solar and hydropower are both excellent resources, excellent ways to use renewable energy resources. Thank you.